So many a times you can only second guess your partner. I mean, it's hard to really tell if someone loves you for real. If they can say they love you, but is it for real? Like, are they actually telling the truth? I'm gonna be giving you 7 things that women do when they genuinely love you, to enable you to at least decipher between someone who is just there for ulterior motive as opposed to someone who's really there for the relationship and would like to see it grow. So if you are interested in a video like this, please by all means keep watching, because I've got 7 tips coming your way right now. So welcome back. My name is Joseph. I'm a broadcaster. I live in Nigeria, Lagos. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. If this is the first time seeing me on my channel, if this is the first time we're meeting, absolutely, you're welcome. Nice to meet you. On my channel, I cover a lot of stuff, but predominantly talk about relationships. So you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if this is the kind of thing, subscribe and turn on the notification so that you get the notification every single time I post. So help me to turn on the like notification so that algorithm will help me to recommend this video to a lot of people. So I'm gonna jump right into tell you the 7 things that women do when they genuinely like you. This is the ultimate test. Number 1, she tries to be seen by your friends and family. Now, there's nothing like dating a person who is always dodging, who don't want to come home to meet your friends, wants to keep the relationship a secret. That should be like the biggest red flag for you. Now, there have been times, there's one occasion where a friend of mine felt quite disrespectful. A man asked her to be a secret friend, and then she said she couldn't be anyone's secret, and if the guy couldn't display her quote unquote in public, that there's nothing she wanted to do with him. Then the guy took offense, and then she later on found out that the guy was married, and this was definitely not the guy that she was interested in being with in that kind of way. And so I'm just saying that when someone genuinely loves you, they open up to you, they open up their circle to you. You get to meet their friends, their family, and all the important people that matter in their life. So if you're with someone who cannot do that, I'm telling you, it's a red flag, and you need to stay away from this person. If a woman genuinely loves you, she lets you into her circle. Number 2, she's ready for many sacrifices to ensure your happiness. Now, love is all about compromise. So when you meet someone who is not willing to, play their part, bend over backwards when it comes to certain things, this person may not be as genuine as they want you to be. Yes, you're gonna end up being someone who's really difficult to be with, live with, because things are gonna always have to go their way, and in this case, her way, to keep the relationship going. So if you meet someone who is not willing to compromise, someone who is not willing to bend over backwards and accommodate you and do more to make and see you happy, then I'm sorry, but this lady may not be for you. When a woman genuinely loves you, she's ready to make many sacrifices for the relationship to work. I mean, of course, there were deal breakers for everybody. There are things that people would like to compromise on, and yet there are many others that they wouldn't. However, I'm not even talking about that. I mean, of course, it's, for instance, you are into some kinky stuff that she does not enjoy. She has every right to tell you that she will not do it, she will never do it. So you guys will have to come up with some kind of compromise. However, I mean, apart from those things that are really part of someone's value, that you may find a bit difficult to change, most things should be up for debate, up for conversation, and both of you can agree on what you should or should not do when your relationship is concerned. If she genuinely loves you, she will consciously make sacrifices for your happiness. Number 3, she cares about your loved ones. All right, so it's not the kind of person who will hear that your brother, your mother, your father, someone who's really close to you is ill and may not even be bothered about it at all. Like, does not care, would never ask you about it, even when you guys have conversations, because she's so disconnected and isn't it for herself. Now, when a woman really loves you, she actually puts in a lot of effort to make sure that your family and things that bothered you become things that bothered her, right? So if you have a woman who does not care, who doesn't make you worry, who does not care about your loved ones, then you may not have to be settling with a woman like that, because it's always going to be her and her immediate family, and everybody that matters to you will have to take the back burner. But I'm not saying that when you guys are couple, you need to mind everybody else's business but your own. I'm just saying that if a woman loves you, she really cares about the people in your extended family and how they make you feel, or how their actions and inactions affect you and your relationship. 4, she accepts the rhythm of your life. So for example, what I'm trying to say is, we all have like a little flow. There's a flow to each of our life. Maybe you like to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym before you go to work. Maybe she likes to sleep in a little bit. I'm just saying that when you guys are together, when you begin to take this couple thing really seriously, you tend to begin to find a nice rhythm where you both can thrive. So for instance, if you like to go to the gym before work, you can say, hey babe, I'll meet you up at the gym and we can do this together before our day starts. Or if you realize that, let's say you live together and he likes to sleep a little later, you like to sleep a little earlier, you can say, I will compromise that instead of sleeping at 11 p.m. I'll sleep at 9, just so we can get some together time before the day ends. You know what I mean? So in trying to find each other's rhythm and really working in some sort of synchrony, you can tell that this woman will be someone who will really look out for you and try to fit into your life as you try to fit into hers. Number 5, she is proud of your accomplishments. Now, there are a lot of people who couldn't care less. Maybe she met you when you were already a self-made man, or maybe she met you when you're on your lowest and she's been with you as you started to progress through your career ladder. No matter what stage she met you in, all I'm trying to say is, if a woman genuinely loves you, she becomes your biggest fan. She becomes your biggest supporter. And indeed, she will fight and argue with anybody else who tries to bring you down. She's proud of your accomplishments. She encourages you to be better. She makes you realize that she will always be there for you. And there's nothing like having a supportive partner who actually cherishes your accomplishments. Make you feel like, you are the best things that ever happened to her. And that is the kind of partner you should really be looking out for. Because women like those are genuine and they can hold you down as you go through life challenges. Number 6, if your woman genuinely loves you, she fights for you as a couple, and this shines through everything that she does. She tries to find a nice balance where both your needs and hers will be met, and it even goes beyond that to the point where she begins to seek out activities, events, occasions, extracurricular activities that involve couples, as opposed to something that she could do on her own. And as a man, you also looking to do the same. In that way, you grow together as couples and your relationship flourishes a whole lot more. This does not mean that she shuts her needs and desires. It simply means she twists them a little bit so that there's something that can suit both of you people together. And finally, she listens to you with attention. She actually really pays attention. Now, a lot of women are guilty of this. They like to talk a whole lot more than they listen. But when a woman genuinely loves you, she does pay attention to everything that you want to say. Either to make a momentum note and try to be better to improve the relationship, or merely just be able to feel and know that she genuinely cares about what keeps you up at night, about what you're concerned about. So if you find a woman who is attentive to your needs, you just may have found a keeper. Now, if a woman does the 7 things, then she genuinely loves you and she's a keeper. So go ahead and take this relationship to the next level. I think this conversation is really simple today. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and turn on the notification so you get a notification every single time I post. My name is Joseph. Thank you for watching, and bye.